Hey there, Segudo golfers. Tom Segudo here, PGA member, founder of Segudo Golf, and I've got 2 tips for you today to get to the top of the backswing. How do we demystify the whole process of getting to the top of the backswing? A lot of people make this way too complicated. I myself included. I was one of those guys that was so concerned about making sure I was hitting all the right positions instead of just executing it. And what you're going to learn today in this really short video is how to get to the top of the backswing without even thinking anything except maybe one swing thought. Wouldn't we all love to have one easy way to get to the top of the backswing? It can happen right here. See you in the episode. Let's get started. The golf swing today, way too complicated. Yes, it is. So let's just make it less complicated right now. Here we go. Boom. We just did a takeaway last week, and I was going to show you next episode right now, how do we go from takeaway to top of backswing. Now I'm inside here, and most of you are working inside in the socially distanced golf academy. So what we need instead of a club is a heavier object to really feel what the top of backswing position should be like. How do we get there? We need a heavy object. So I've got Roger here. Roger has decided to volunteer his time and money to come out to the episode today and work on the top of backswing. So I said, Roger, you ready to go? Yeah, he's ready. Okay. With takeaway, remember Roger was here last week at takeaway. You start down here, you make sure that we get takeaway, nothing's rolling, so we're not rolling Roger over this way or this way, nothing's changing, and you remember the shoulder goes down. When I do this, my body gets pulled around. All beautiful things. You maintain a relationship to the ball. We like that. Now going from here to the top is as easy as allowing the club to get there. What I mean is, if you let gravity do the work and you get out of the way, the club's going to get in the right position. So if we've got a heavy object such as Roger here, or a medicine ball works out perfectly, the motion is this. Dumping a water bucket. Throwing sand, a bag of sand over your shoulder. The weight naturally causes the hands to do this. So take away, and as I keep going back, you're going to find Roger tipping over because the weight is causing my right arm to fold and roll over this way. Roll over. So take away, keep going. The weight of Roger is causing my arm to fold. And look at my lead arm. It's on my shoulder line. You can't get a better backswing position than this. This is all it is. It's on plane too, because you imagine that giant plane line right there? Well, up the line, shoulders going down, so it's naturally going up the line, and then in the half part of the backswing, top backswing, whoop! This happens right here with just naturally happening. It's so simple.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
With your medicine ball, just take a look at this. Poor Roger. Showing you in detail with my hands here. Parallel to each other. Take away. Shoulder working down, just like last week. Here we go. Take away. Top of backswing. Medicine ball in your hands. You actually need something heavy here, but I'm showing you without so you can see this. Nice connection between my upper arm and my side, still maintained. This arm, still maintain that connection between that and my side. And just keep going back. This is going to happen with the weight of the club. Ta-da! It's really that easy. And you get perfect positioning. Notice how this isn't really a big rolling of the hands, the takeaway or anything. See, this is not rolling the hands off plane. This is how the club works when you let gravity take control. So take away at the club, and then keep going. Boom. Some people like me, you like a little bit more power and a little bit more of a punch, and I'm really about hitting as hard as humanly possible with the wrath of God, as you know. So you've heard me talk about the trail arm folding. Well, one way to take everything to the top of the backswing without thinking about anything is take your trail arm and just karate chop it up 45 degrees to this position. So it saves all of this long flowing motion and just makes it really simple. Boop. That's the golf swing. Really, that's the golf swing. Boop, boop. That's the golf swing. Body will follow everything you do right there. This right arm going 45-degree angle up. If you just imagine taking the right arm and folding it 45 degrees up, and then in the downswing doing nothing, it's going to re-square itself at impact. It works like a charm. It's really that simple. Now, if you want to know more on how to do that, check out the link in the description below for my simplest golf swing ever class, or join Golf Swing Simplified for $10 a month. You can learn all this stuff. It's just a piece of cake. We go step by step through the whole thing. But we're here at the Socially Distanced Golf Academy. We're making this golf swing happen at home. So here we go. Once again, you got two ways to do it. Get to the top of the backswing, demystifying the top of the backswing, take away. Now gravity's going to cause this to happen. Notice the hands. Now they're parallel here. Parallel, parallel. Throwing sand over my shoulder, throwing a bucket over my shoulder, whatever you need to see. Or option number 2, which I love because I can really jack up the power with this. You allow the forearm to fold, keep it pegged against your side, and go 45 degrees up this way. Nice fold. All this stored energy in this dominant arm that I talk about hammering hard with. Now go into impact, and it's going to hammer on its own, and the ball just goes. Some of the golf balls that I've hit using this, I still think they haven't hit the ground. And you'll feel the same way if you do this. So good-o golfers, thanks for tuning in. Great seeing you on this lovely Monday evening. Have an awesome week. I'll be seeing you in the next episode of the Socially Distanced Golf Academy, which is coming soon. Could be tomorrow or Wednesday. And we're going to start talking about how to start the way down. So this whole series, how to build up the best golf swing at home, it's really that simple. This is the time to build your swing, so when we come back from this whole social distancing mess, you're going to be an entirely different golfer, hitting the ball much farther, straighter, having more fun, beating your buddies, taking their money, have more fun because you're winning all the money. Roger says, thanks for having me on the show tonight. I'll bring him back. If you like Roger, just make a little note in the comments section. He's really happy to be here. I know he gets thrown around a lot, but what you can do is he's like my stage test dummy monkey. Yeah, he is not too happy about that. See y'all in a future episode.